Here we go. Let's get it. Last game of the night.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Rockets in Houston. The Rockets come into this one after the win against the Trailblazers. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight.
Put on your oven mitts. Both teams in this matchup are scorching hot. See what I did there? Put on your oven mitts.
I thought you were going to say cooking.
Put on your oven mitts.
I thought you were going to say cooking.
Talk about what a locker room is like when you're on a winning streak.
Look, it's a great time to put your personal beefs aside. Forget about any fighting. Just enjoy playing the game. Love your teammates.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, everyone's a little happier, more willing to sacrifice for the greater good. And then the anticipation is part of the fun. Just seeing how long you can play and dominate during a stretch of a basketball game.
And just for fun, you at home, put on your oven mitts, put on an apron, put on a chef's hat.
Because we're
cooking.
Oh, we're cooking. We're not scorching anymore.
Nice.
And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus and into the arena earlier on. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city in the Lone Star State. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Harden.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Guys, we may see Che on the red carpet soon. He's been rubbing elbows with TV and movie producers for a while. And this is something that interests him. We'll see if it becomes part of his future. Guys?
David, once again, great stuff. Thank you. Greg, the glitz and glamour calling Che.
And we've seen a handful of players dabble in Hollywood with mixed success. You just hope it doesn't distract Che from his development process, which has been firing on all cylinders.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Avery Bradley is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front, and it's Shakur in at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to the Lakers.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
And the Rockets with possession here after LeBron James's miss. And some nice passing there by Houston. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Rondo with a clean look. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. McGee finds Kuzma. And Capella sends it back. Harden against Bradley. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Avery Bradley pulls it in. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, hit in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Bradley can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Here's Shakur. And the shot is long.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And there's the pass to Tucker. Here is Shakur. Shoots over McGee. A shot by Shakur, no good.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
Here is Rondo, following the score by Houston. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
A shot by Shakur, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Rondo drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Here is Shakur. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. And James pulls it down.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Man, goddamn.
And this kind of athleticism
scuffed
at the
right
center
now.
position,
Let's go.
pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Outside Westbrook. Releases. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin.
Damn, bro.
Particularly here to start.
Come on, man. We're down by 10
I like the way they're
in the
setting
first.
the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Here is Shakur.
Come on, man. Damn.
By Avery Bradley. And a wide open look for James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Let's go.
Harden right side over James. And the rejection.
Come on, man. Get that.
James.
Get that. Fuck.
And finished off by LeBron.
Excellent all-around performance so
They're playing
far.
like shit.
Hence
They're playing
the
like
big
shit.
lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And now the first
I'm
time out
goddamn
call
cold
here for
out
the
here.
Rockets. Fresh from a win
I'm passing
against
somebody.
Portland.
They ain't even
And
fucking
that
shooting.
one,
They passing somebody
owned
else to
the
shoot.
backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
That's good from 17 feet
Thank
away.
you.
Nice
Let's
shot.
go.
from
Let's go. Let's
Shorty.
go.
Well, here in the
go on this
midseason,
road.
you have to be impressed with the way that Shea has come in and improved his game. Never stopped working, and he is clearly
Screen.
a player that is going to help this
Mo
team
Capella?
for years
Damn.
to come.
I don't think, Greg, many people figured Jay would have this kind of impact on this team this early in his career.
Come
Stolen
on,
by Bradley.
damn. Don't nobody fucking see the double team.
No good that time. And the Rockets take it the other way.
Fuck.
And Tucker
didn't wanna
kicks to
do it.
Shakur. Lob pass to Capella. A flawless
There we go.
finish on
Let's
the
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit
Come on,
and
let's
leave
go.
guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Outside Rondo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I haven't scored. I just scored once. Let's go.
Conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's
Come on, get in there.
Boy, this is bad.
Fucking
Tough
jump
to watch.
again.
I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And it's Shorty with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Damn, man. Out here playing like shit. Triple-double this game. If it do, it's going to be a hard one.
Rockets trail by 10. We've got Jonas Jerebko. Austin Rivers is out there with Gerald Green. Then it's Shorty.
And they got the White House. Let's
at
go.
the power forward. That's the group starting the 2nd quarter for the
Let's
Rockets.
go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
Why
On the
am I
sideline,
fucking
let's
sticking
catch
to
up
White
with Hall
Howard?
of Famer
Are you
David
serious?
Aldridge.
He's playing
Hey,
the
Kevin.
3?
Well, Shorty in his last game out against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He added 37 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double.
Let's go.
in what
Let's go.
was
Let's
quite
go.
a display for him.
Come on,
He
Green.
put
Pull
up
that.
great
Pull
numbers
that.
and a terrific effort. It's not a
You
game
tripping.
that anyone
You
wanted to
tripping.
miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for
This
him.
motherfucker pull that shit,
Really
man.
fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard.
And, you know, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Here's Shakur, and that one is hammered home.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Rockets trail by 7. 2nd quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jerebko. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Really the right play
been
defensively.
playing like
if you
shit.
can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give him a little
I see the
bump,
Lakers
and then
is gonna
maybe
be-
they'll think
they gonna
twice
be
about
our motherfucking-
coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least
Standing
they
in our
might be
goddamn
distracted by
sidebone,
your presence.
goddamn.
Jerebko
Let's
hits
go.
them both. Clark, what would your dream
Down by
backcourt look
5.
like? If you were going to design one, what would it look like?
Well, they'd have good size and athleticism, somewhere in that 6'3" to 6'6" range, and the ability to
Come on, man.
make plays for themselves and
They got 3
others,
centers out there.
and also be very solid.
I know they
at
don't.
the defensive
Dwight
end.
Howard.
You know, you think about some guys that fit
Let's
that
go.
bill. I look at
Dwight Howard on the bench.
Brogdon, who really gives it to you in multiple ways as a backcourt player. And I like the scoring of Damian Lillard.
Agreed. Here is McGee after the made shot from Shorty. McGee bounce pass. And they double up Cousins. They get it back.
Get that. Let's go.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 5.
Damn.
And this matchup with
No,
the Lakers,
shouldn't did
it's
that.
their first meeting
Soon
of the
as I fucking
season.
release that shit.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Here's Shakur. And it goes down
Get in
to
there.
2 points. Shorty's got 11.
Tell you what, fellas, he is fun to watch when he's working like that and getting to the hoop.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Bradley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That's his first foul. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the 2nd quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. Passes it to McGee. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right
No
play,
green.
wrong result.
Green against
Oh, that shit.
There's Shakur.
Got Boogie on me. Come on, bro.
The
Hit
three-pointer,
that.
no good.
Hit that, man. Come on.
Lakers leading by 5 to the paint. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
And he is
Damn,
a
man.
power player.
Goddamn Boogie
down
on me.
low.
Come on.
If there's nobody there
No
to stop
fucking
him,
reason why I
Boogie's
should
going
be
to
missing
destroy
shots.
that rim.
There's Shakur. No good on that one. Excellent D that time there from McGee. On its way from Caldwell.
Ain't nobody
for
gonna
2.
step up.
And it's off the back rim. No good. There's Shakur.
Ooh.
From outside off
Damn.
the mark.
Just not much success
frustrating.
when it comes to shooting.
Bradley, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn it. Oh, wow.
Let's go.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
And I got to say, sort of surprising. He goes
Shooting
for
down
a slam
35%.
that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Cousins, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Cousins has got 10 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's Shakur. Good, and it's Green
Let's go.
picking up the assist.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Caldwell Pope against Rivers. Pass to Bradley.
Ah, that should have been stole.
And
That
the
shit should have
rebound
been
goes
stuck.
to
Come on,
the
let's go, let's go,
Rockets.
let's go, let's go.
Jerebko's got 4
Let's go.
rebounds now tonight. And that one, good.
Let's go.
Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
Let's go.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Playing against the Lakers on All-Star, man. This some shit.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. There's the triple.
It's you.
Here's
It's
McGee.
you.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2. On
Where's
the
all our
second chance
bigs at?
bucket right there.
Ain't nobody.
Yeah,
I think
with
I'm the
his size
tallest
and
one out
presence
there.
in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Shakur kicks to Rivers. Bobbed up there for Green. And
Okay.
Green slams it
Okay,
in.
Green.
Tell you what,
Let's
you
go.
give him room to take off, and he will posterize you. You'll be in a picture that you don't want to be in.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. There's the pass to Cousins. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Drains it from beyond the
Shit.
arc. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
They kick it out to Green. Over Bradley. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Los Angeles leading by 4.
42%.
This one for 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Timeout called the Rockets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jerebko. P.J. Tucker comes in for Daniel House. James Harden, he's checked in for Green. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Austin Rivers.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Poked away.
Oh, shit.
LeBron with it. And guarded by Capella.
Get him. Jump.
And finished off by LeBron.
That's a
Capella,
double whammy,
shouldn't
guys.
fucking
That's
ball,
right.
man.
A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning
No,
defense
give me
to
that.
offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
And a boon it was for the
Damn,
Rockets
Capella.
to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
The Lakers making a switch here. Green's checked in.
You know, he was born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France.
Let's
He
go,
was a
Capella.
late
Let's
first-round
go.
pick
Let's
in
go.
2014.
Let's go.
And Greg Capella,
Let's go.
who was taken near the end
Let's
of
go.
the first round back in 2014 in the draft,
Let's go. Let's get
has
this lead.
developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken
So
off in the
fun.
last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team
I
for the
look like a
next
little
handful
kid
of
playing
years.
against
And that is
LeBron.
exactly what they need.
Let's go. Get up.
Nice there.
Get up, LeBron.
Reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A ball dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
And it's Shorty with the foul. That's his third foul
Fuck
of the game.
LeBron.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably
Oh, that's my
sit him
third?
down until the third quarter.
And the Lakers with possession here. They lead by 4. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Shakur. Houston moving it around. The three from Harden. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 5 now.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and
You know what the
maintain
fuck
this.
is on?
Here's James. James
that,
with
get that,
another
get that.
miss.
Let's
Well,
go.
that's a good player missing from point blank.
Come on, man. Damn.
That's one you got to
I
convert.
was not pressing that way. Where you going? Where you going? Nope. Yeah, right.
Goes to the reverse
Yeah, right,
layup and
man.
puts it in. LeBron's got 7 points for the quarter. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Come on with
They've
the
come out
foul.
in attack mode on the
God
defensive end.
damn.
They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far
We're
from
down
the
by 4.
get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Rondo. After Clint Capella's bucket.
Good one,
It's stolen by
Westbrook.
Rondo.
Damn it.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Damn.
And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
The feed to Shakur. Uncovered. Yep, that one goes in there.
Let's go, LeBron.
23.
And now he's taken a solid
About to
opening
drop his
in the
ass
quarter
off.
and built on it here in the second.
Rondo dishes to James. And they double up LeBron. Passes it to Kuzma. Here's McGee. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Shit.
14 points for him.
Wow,
Come on.
unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
He has a chance now to catch
Let's
up
go,
with the
McGee.
fourth member
Get your
of
ass
our
out the way.
crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Eric Gordon, he's checked in. Here's Capella.
No.
So
Capella shoot
active on
that
this
shit.
end of the floor. Love watching Howard use his wingspan to bother scores.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Dwight. What are you seeing?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Shorty has done in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Bradley is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. Now here is McGee. Back to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Here is Shakur. And Tucker kicks to Harden. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders.
I didn't step out of bounds, bro.
Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
I didn't step
And you
out
look
of
at
bounds.
Shorty. He's out
Cheating
in
me.
front. The fans reacting to his wonderful play this year in the Western Conference.
And that's right where you'd expect him to be, given the performances we've seen from him this season.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. And the bright lights of LA.
Bullshit,
perhaps
man.
Too much for some players. But you know what, Greg?
Ball don't lie.
LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight.
Yeah,
Lakers
19,
crafting a roster
20.
to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Damn.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Here's Rondo. Following the basket by JaVale McGee.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Lakers leading by 8. James outside. Some solid defense from Shorty.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Shot misses.
Man, that's some shit, man.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Fouled in the act of shooting.
Now I gotta change
Bucket
my
anyway,
layup,
so a
man. That's some
three-point play
bullshit.
chance
There's
for
no
him.
way LeBron making that shit
Going
like
to send
that.
LeBron James to the line. It's going to be on James Harden. The Lakers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron with it. 28 points for him. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. That's on Clint Capella. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Come on, we can still come back.
Free throw good, LeBron. Rockets trail by 12. Here is Shakur. He gets that one. Shorty's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Caldwell Pope passes to McGee. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game.
Sticking LeBron is like sticking 3 people.
But his vision is
I can't do it all.
Now a timeout called by Houston. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Why?
Lakers leading by 15. Here's James.
Come on, get out of my way.
Throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Here is Shakur. 33 points for him. Westbrook dishes to Shakur. Over LeBron. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
For Houston, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot.
That's why. That's why we're losing. I see what we're doing.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that
I ain't got no damn assist
to sell on Westbrook as well. Just
see, ain't nobody hot.
Rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Capella. Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Austin Rivers in for James Harden. Kicks it out to Bradley. In the corner, it's James. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. Rockets trail by 16. Westbrook, 7 points in the game. Houston, a whole new foul on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. Free throw good, Howard.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
They grab their own miss. McGee with the block. They recover it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, this is a night to remember for McGee. A force on the floor. You cannot overstate what a presence he's been tonight.
Here's Shakur. The offensive rebound.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief. Well, you know, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. Defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Green finds Rondo. With the floater. Howard, the pass to Kuzma. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. And that's 13 points for Kyle Kuzma.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Snatched up. 1 second left. The shot missing. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
They beating our ass, y'all.
Lakers ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Tucker and Capella are up front. Harden and Gordon, the guard tandem. And it's Shakur in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Well, he'll make that shot more often than not. Harden, an elite scorer.
Lakers leading by 22. Rondo scanning the floor. Kicks it to Howard. Clark, do you think the NBA should consider expanding the use of replay? I know you personally hate to slow the game down, but you also want the calls to be correct.
Well, it depends on the circumstances, Kevin. I like the fact that replay is available and it helps enhance the ability of the officials to get calls correct. Expanding the use of replay, though, has to be done very judiciously. There are a couple of areas, goaltending would be one, where you take a look to see if that's the case. But I think flow of game takes priority over trying to get every single call just because you think technology gives you a chance to do that.
And JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Shakur. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shorty's got 37.
That's just unselfish basketball by Tucker, making the extra pass to set up his teammate.
Lakers leading by 22. Outside Rondo, and they double up Rondo, and McGee kicks to Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. Down low.
Come on, y'all.
And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Green.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Tucker dishes to Shakur. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one.
That shit pissing me off.
To the inside.
Really
stolen
pissing me
by
off.
Tucker.
Hard. Go.
Here's Harden. That's good.
Go.
Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
With the putback.
Come on, bro.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
Back to Rondo. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma, left side. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey, I tell you what, that's a pretty good foul because Howard is a major threat when he's that close to the bucket, but he's a poor free throw shooter. Make him earn it at the line.
That free throw missing. The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in, so he comes up empty at the line. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Another miss.
Man, we
Houston.
can't fucking
I
hit
guess
shit.
even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Kuzma
Where's Westbrook at?
slams
Why
it
is
in.
Westbrook on the bench?
You know what?
man?
At 6'9", Kuzma is a terrific athlete, and he's very good at using that size and athleticism to knife through the defense.
Harden the pass to Shakur. Shoots over Kuzma. The basket by Shakur. Shorty's got 41.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Rockets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Shakur. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Man.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Shakur dishes to Harden. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jonas Jerebko. Clark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep three at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you. Harden against Bradley. To the middle. There's the steal. A nice shot by Tucker.
And sometimes it's simply a matter of effort. Tucker outworking people in transition.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And James throws it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
There's Shakur. James with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Rondo finds James. Here's McGee. And they call the foul, so he's got the one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
That's good from McGee.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s. Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
A shot by Shakur, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
No good on the free throw. Clark, he's checked in for the Rockets. Ben McLemore comes in for James Harden. Jared Dudley's checked in for Los Angeles. Quinn Cook comes in for Rajon Rondo. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. James the pass to Dudley. Now Cousins, guarded by McLemore. Cousins, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Shot's good by McLemore.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Lakers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Cook looking it over. Inside. That shot, no good. Chandler with the defensive effort. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. A basket by Shakur.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Lakers leading by 23. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Took him no time at all on that one. The Lakers shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. LeBron dishes to Cousins. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Cousins. Cousins has got 6 assists now in the game. Rockets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Shakur, and Houston again with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
And for that matchup against the Nets, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
The first free throw is good. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Kuzma. The rebound by Shorty. Shorty's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Cousins, that's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now the pass to Cook. From outside the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Tries from 16. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Rondo against Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And there's no denying that Rondo...
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Come on, not today. I'm tired.
Sorry, you gotta do some media.
Can I skip it?
Not if you want to get fined.
I'll be there.
Thanks, Jay.
All right. See you in a few.
Time for one of my favorite segments, Home Team Power Ranking.
What's that again, Hank?
Yeah, glad you asked. In this segment, we rank performances from our hometown heroes.
You scored a ton of points tonight, but you guys weren't able to pull out the win. What do you think you needed to do differently out there?
The ball just didn't bounce our way. It happens, Vinny. Next question.